let's bring in Chicago resident and radio host P. Rae Easley. She attended yesterday's city council meeting. She once interned as a high school senior for then state senator Barack Obama and is now a supporter of President-elect Trump and served as a campaign surrogate over the course of the campaign. P. Rae, thank you for joining us today. It's good to have you with us. Welcome.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you for joining us. So this is Mayor Brandon Johnson on November 12th. So this is shortly after the election. And he was responding to some of the new policies that are the expectation in the incoming Trump administration with regard to deportation. Watch what he said on November 12th.
His threat is not just towards new arrivals and undocumented families. His threats are also against black families. I'm a descendant of slaves. Living through threat is painful. Why would I want anybody else to experience that? Whether you are a new arrival or someone who came up through the Great Migration from the South. We're not going to threaten people. We're going to stand up and fight for people.
P. Rae, what's your response to what the mayor had to say back on the 12th?
I think it's the most disrespectful thing he's ever said out of his mouth. We, the American Negro people, are 100% American. This illegal immigration, whatever they're calling it, it is none of our business. We are as American as sweet potato pie, and we stand with the American president to make our borders secure and make our citizens safe. It's an insult to our ancestors for him to try to use our generational trauma that we're trying to get over in our country. We're not guests here. This is our country. I'm an 8th generation free American. That's not counting before the 1870 census. So when we're talking about how we're going to deal with the illegals, we have zero American Negro political capital to spend on this. This is our country, and we want to make it great as well.
You know, it's fascinating to watch these various speakers at this event. The governor of Illinois, Governor Pritzker, has also said that he will do whatever it takes to protect the new arrivals that are, using up a lot of the services in Illinois right now. Here he is on November 14th. Watch this.
We have a law on the books in the state of Illinois called the Trust Act, which prohibits our local law enforcement and sheriffs and the like from coordinating with the federal authorities. I'm going to do everything that I can to protect our undocumented immigrants. They're residents of our state.
So it's pretty clear that he and the mayor are out of step with the way that you think and the other individuals that we just watched. What's your sense of Illinois and Chicago in general? Do you see a change happening? I mean, Biden obviously still won in the state of Illinois, but what do you see on the ground politically?
Well, yes, President Biden, or Kamala, rather, won.
Excuse me, Kamala Harris.
However,
thank you.
we have increased the voter turnout for the Republican Party, specifically President Trump, astronomically. We made national news here. We don't have money to pay for these illegals anymore. We are out of the business of funding illegals, regardless of what the mayor or the governor is saying. We are looking forward to President Trump and Tom Homan coming here to assist us. And every day we share the number with ICE with each other, which is 866-DHS2-ICE. See something, say something. Send them to the city of Chicago. We're praying for ICE, and we cannot wait to get here. We are going to be lockstep with President Trump in Agenda 47's goal of securing who we are. It doesn't matter that people don't like the president. It doesn't matter that people don't like his tweets or what they call rhetoric. We are fighting for our own survival. Our grandparents came up here as migrants. Not these illegal immigrants. When they came up during the Great Migration, they stood on their feet in American factories to give us the land that we're currently trying to hold on to today. The cousin group tax should not be about property taxes, but they are, because we are being taxed so that the illegals can feast off of our hard work. What did they do to deserve this? Why are they so special that they get to come up to Chicago and just thrive while our people are struggling, going out in cold weather every day to get money to pay their taxes? We're not doing that anymore. And President Trump, please come to Chicago. Please, please, please. We're going to give you a ticker tape parade. We need you right here in our city to reinvigorate us.
P Rae Easley, thank you very much. I'm going to ask Jason Miller, who works for the president, if he plans on visiting cities like Chicago. So we'll try to get you an answer on that right away. P Rae, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Me.
Pleasure. Good to have you here.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.